So I'm Erica Pimenta. I'm currently an MD Ph.D. student at Rutgers University, and I thankfully completed the Ph.D. about 2 weeks ago. And so I'm looking forward to getting back in the clinic in June. I started getting into research as an undergraduate at the Cancer Institute of New Jersey and didn't think I would be interested in immunology, thought I'd be very cancer focused, but as many people in the conference know, tumor immunology is a huge new exciting field. So I've had to force myself to learn about cytokines and different cell subsets, and through that realize how big and expansive the field of immunology is. So I feel lucky to get to research in this field. This is my first immunology conference, and so I hope to gain from this conference a deeper understanding of what's going on at the cutting edge of immunology research. But at the same time, I'd like to hone in on tumor immunology because that's ultimately my goal in research when I eventually, hopefully, become a PI. Also networking, meeting a lot of great people at this conference in particular. That's a new area that I wasn't exposed to with all of the other oncology conferences I had been to before. Having a poster at this conference it allows me to speak with people one-on-one about my specific areas of interest and areas that I need help with, because I'm not the expert in everything in immunology. And the people at this conference have been really open to sharing their ideas, sharing exactly how they've done it, and just collaborating across the board. So everything that I've taken out of the conversations with people has been really valuable, and I look forward to hopefully passing that on to my future, or not future, but new lab mates when they hopefully take over my project, since I won't be there. The most important thing about immunology is how clinically relevant it is. It's in everything. Every disease that people get, even just staying healthy, every aspect of human life is touched by immunology. And so that's what makes the field so daunting at first, but also so expansive and allows for so many different experimental models and people, and people who have such varied interests can all convene on just the field of immunology. So there's not one aspect of medicine that you can talk about without involving immunology. One of the best pieces of advice I'd ever gotten in terms of career, and probably how you should live your life, was from my old PI, my undergraduate PI. He's sadly no longer with us, but he had many great one-liners on how to do medicine and how to do research. And the one that stuck with me was that you never need to go higher than where you need to be happy. So for example, he was offered the directorship position for the Cancer Institute of New Jersey. He didn't take it, and everyone was up in arms, and he said, I like to do research and I like to see patients, and if I take this job, I'm going to do paperwork my whole life. He said, I'm honored that they gave me the opportunity, but that's not what makes me happy, so I'm just going to stick with what I'm doing now and continue that. And I think it's easy to lose sight of that and just chase titles and awards, but if that's not what you actually set out to do, you're not going to like where you end up eventually. I love so many things about what I get to do. I can honestly say that I wake up and feel really lucky that I get to be a PhD student and know that hopefully I can one day make a difference in the clinic. But just doing basic science and learning what makes life work is amazing to me, that you're constantly learning and you're constantly pushing the envelope of human knowledge. And I'm honored that I get to be a part of it, and I feel really fortunate that I'm in the MD PhD program.